Good morning, students. Hope you all are fit and fine. We are proceeding with the chapter 7, India, the land of monsoon climate. In the previous video, you have learned the various seasons of India, and in this video, we will discuss about natural vegetation and the wildlife of India. Natural vegetation. First of all, we will discuss about the natural vegetation of India. Vegetation means different type of trees and plants found in India. The natural vegetation of India is divided into 5 groups that are tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, the thorny forest, the tidal vegetation, that is mangrove forest, and mountain vegetation. We will discuss all these one by one. Tropical evergreen forest. These forests are also known as tropical rainforest because they grow in the area where the rainfall is over 200 सेंटीमीटर पर एनम. ये वहाँ पाए जाते हैं यहाँ पे रेनफॉल जो है 200 सेंटीमीटर से भी ज़्यादा होती है. Basically we found all these in the Andaman Nicobar Islands, Western Ghats and the northeast hilly parts of India. They never shed their leaves, they remain green throughout the year, and the trees which are found in these forests are mahogany, rosewood, bamboo and many more. The next is tropical deciduous forest. These forests are also known as typical monsoon forest. They grow in the area where the amount of rainfall is 100 centimeter to 200 centimeters. They are found in the peninsular plateau regions in the parts of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha and eastern Maharashtra. Trees like sal, teak, shisham, peepal and sandalwood and jamun are found here, and some of these species are very valuable and useful. The next are the thorny forest. Thorny forests are grown in the areas where the rainfall is very less, even less than 50 centimeters. And so thorny bushes and cactus plants grow here, and trees like kikar, babul and date palms are found in this area. These forests are found in Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab and western part of Gujarat. The next is tidal vegetation or mangrove vegetation. The mangrove vegetation grows well in the low-lying delta regions along the eastern coast of India near West Bengal, and this vegetation grows in the swamps and marshes of salt and fresh water. Means they grow well where in the wetland. Sundri is the important tree of these forests, and that's why this forest is named as Sundarban. And the delta found by river Ganga and Brahmaputra is also known as Sundarban Delta. The next type of vegetation is mountain vegetation. In the Himalaya mountains, the vegetation changes according to the height of the mountains because the temperature and rainfall decrease with height. So at the foothills we found the deciduous forest like sal, teak, shisham trees are found, and as we go higher we see the belt of coniferous trees, means conical shaped trees like spines, spruce and silver fir. And as we go more higher above the 3000 meter height, we have alpine vegetation. It includes small trees, grasses and mosses. We have variety of forest in India, but the need of the hour is to conserve the forest, because with the cutting of forest carelessly, deforestation has created many problems. As you know, population of India is increasing day by day, so to fulfill the needs, human beings are cutting the trees very carelessly. So many problems are created like soil erosion, floods, landslides and extension of desert area is there. Trees are very useful for us. They give us various products like timber, wood, paper, medicines, lac, gum, and They help in maintaining the ecological balance in the nature, and moreover they are the habitat of wildlife. So it's necessary to conserve and protect the forest cover. So for it, the programs of planting more and more trees, that is afforestation, must be launched on war footing, and we should save the forest from the fire also, and cutting of trees should be banned by the government, and trees should not be used as a fuel. We should use LPG or gobar gas, and we must contribute to conserve the forest. So that's all for the day. Thank you.